I think the biggest problem with stuff like this, Jackson's, Ibanez, and all the pointy guitars is people just think you have to play metal on them.
I know.
You don't
at all.
You don't. It was actually one of the sounds on Gift Horse in the middle eight. I do it sounds like a dive bomb essentially.
Yeah.
But it's not actually with this. It's with the whammy. But the idea came from this.
Yeah.
Like being able to just be like.
Yeah, and completely slack it off.
And then you're just making a noise. You're not really playing guitar though. But then obviously consistency meant that the whammy took over.
Yeah.
Not this. But still, it came from this, and it's that sort of thing that like it made me think differently. This guitar. I mean, to be honest, that's all by the by.
Yeah.
I got it to do soloing and tapping on for fun, because it is the easiest guitar to tap. Like you can tap for days.
Is it like mega flat?
It's so flat. And then dive bombing. Like I just wanted to do some dive bombs. So like in Danny and the Delco, I play this.
Yeah.
And then when Bowen's doing the bit where he's shouting in the crowd, I'm just tapping or playing AC/DC. Or I just I think I tried to fit Van Halen in one of us in the Eruption.
Yeah.
Like do stuff like that just for fun.
Why not, man?
But it's not what this is for. Essentially, it was for new ideas, new writing, trying to change the way, because obviously I've played Fender like forever.
Yeah.
So it just felt different. When you put that in your hands and your brain changes.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, like what does this do?
But I think every guitarist needs that, because otherwise you get into, I won't say a rut, but you get into playing to the guitar a little bit.
Go to the same place.
Yeah.
I think that's one of my biggest flaws as a guitarist is repetition of practice in the same way. So as soon as I pick up one of these which I've played forever, I go straight into the same sort of chords that we've always played. That's it. Like that happens straight away.
Yeah.
Without even thinking about it.
So what's interesting is that you've got a Mustang here, and what's that, a Japanese Mustang or something?
No, this is a Mexican. This was the first guitar. Some of our guitars got stolen, and this is the first guitar that I got with Fender. I bought this off them, but they gave me a discount because our guitars got stolen, and they wanted to help us out. This is so long ago, and it's toured and toured and toured. It's been broken several times. I mean, I've got the neck. This isn't the original neck. Where's the original? Is the neck there? Which is one of the best necks I've ever owned. Thank you. And it's being repaired because
Yeah. Oh blimey! I'm impressed you managed to do that to a Fender.
Well, this is like the 5th time now with this, and as you can see, there's glue everywhere. So I'm giving it to a professional. West Valley Guitars is going to fix this up for me. Thank you. Because apparently we don't do a good job at that. So we just put this on for now. But I love this thing. It's very simple. Pickup, volume, output. That's it.
I was going to say you've actually taken stuff off that really to make it even more stripped down. Yeah,
because I love playing Esquires. This is my normal guitar. This is everything. Always. This will be my go-to for any song. I'll pick this up first. Not so much on the new record. I'd say, we trying new stuff, going for because again, so when you come back to having one pickup, you're isolated to one place you can go with it. So I'm just going to keep bringing guitars in shot now. Really, this made a huge impact because of how much it can do comparatively to this. But then there isn't, this is what I like to sound like. This is what I want to sound like. So it's really difficult to navigate the changes. So this is me. I'm trying to not keep doing this.
What is it about the simplicity of just one pickup right near the bridge that works for you, especially with big pedal boards and all the rest of it?
Well, it was actually to do with performance more than anything at the beginning, because I kept breaking guitars and then kept breaking parts or switching switches when I didn't want to, because not the best strumming player at all. So like if there's a pickup selector here, I'd hit it all the time, and then we'd gaffer tape them up, and then something might get sweat in it, and then it would break. So then it'd be like, right, get rid of that. And then the same would happen with the tone knob, and on and on. So I just got rid of it all, and then just went simple.
Where do you come from musically as a player? Because I know we mentioned the Jackson there, and I know you love the sort of tapping, some of the 80s and 90s sort of stuff there. So how did you get from there to here in a way?
I don't really know. Like, I never really thought about it. Like my go-to is Dire Straits or Def Leppard. Like if I sit down and eat, I always put a record on and then just relax, like chill in that way. And it's all like, I will always want to put Dire Straits on. I don't know why, I just do, or Def Leppard. So I don't know how it got to here, but I don't think it matters. Like I don't think about that. Like I don't necessarily think these days that playing guitar is the first thought either. Like going to pedals is now first thought. So thinking about what I used to have as influences is different. It's more like I don't come into the room and go, right, I've got this tapping idea. No one's going to want that. Yeah, I don't know. I really have no idea.
Quick question on, we're talking about guitars, but quick question on pedals. There's too much to really talk about in this video, but is there anything for the new album that is a kind of new addition that is kind of fundamental to what you were doing on the album?
I think not necessarily a new addition, but something that has made it the bigger impact has been the Twin Peaks from Drolo. It's a tremolo. It's got huge scope. I can do, the slightest vibrato to like hard square wave chop, and that's what's been used quite a lot. So I think like Dancer has a really nice sine wave, but harder sine wave, and then for Roy we actually created this hard square wave chop using this piano pedal. So if you plug the piano pedal into it, it still has that spring back. So it doesn't just, with expressions you can slowly come in and out. The piano actually allows it to go on its own. Like, that will happen itself because it doesn't stay in one position. And that's how we've created that for live.
And with the Esquire and this, the Esquires can have really powerful pickups, but compared to humbuckers on the Jackson, relatively spiky and slightly lower powered. Are you getting any? Do you play really quite clean, or is there an edge coming from the amps or from the board?
No, we do play quite clean sometimes. Like that. There's always, I don't know how to explain that. So. Amps are a big thing for us. Like tonally, I use the amps a lot. They are set. What they are now is what they will be all the time. And then obviously different pedals go to different amps, or in chop and change, amps switch on and off. There's only 2 on at any time. But it still makes a difference to how clean I'm playing with certain things. But I guess if I'm playing a clean guitar part, it is one of these. And it usually is choppier, more aggressive, apart from Beach and Ballroom, which was a lot calmer. Again, that was another change as time went on. That was on the last album. I don't have so much calm guitar parts on the new album on Tangk. It's mostly for effects and or aggressive playing. So even if it is cleaner, it's still hit hard.
Yeah.
Dynamics, I guess.
So one more question for you. You just had a guitar delivered while we were just sort of literally standing there. Do you want to go get it and have a little look at it?
A new one, which is actually beautiful.
Okay.
So here it is.
So this is so new that it literally arrived just as we were setting up.
Yeah, just a moment ago.
So tell us about this and where it came from.
Well, West Valley got in touch and said that, actually said that he had the most perfect guitar for me. And then we started talking and we realized that wasn't the one, that we wanted to make something together. And then I just talked about having, I don't know, like something like a beautiful piece of furniture. and it basically said, say no more, essentially. And then we discussed about parts and like I have to have a maple neck. This isn't actually maple, it's sycamore. I don't know why, I just love maple necks. The only thing that doesn't is the Jackson, but they rarely do. It's a little bit annoying, but
yeah.
But this feels amazing. It feels just as tough and hard as a maple. And then this body, what's the body made of?
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that.
I did the neck quarter sawn for you.
Oh yeah, so
It's less likely to.
it's a stronger, unbreakable, should we say?
Well, we'll see, won't we?
I mean, it scares me a little bit holding this. You know what I mean? You know when you got something too nice. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to have anything too nice. But I think it's absolutely stunning. It's also got this is so progression.
Yeah.
It does have the one pickup, but it's actually a P90, which I don't normally use. Goes to volume, but it's also got a mid boost knob, which so when it's off, it's just the P90 itself, which is by Trent.
Yeah.
Which also amazing guitars, beautiful.
Yeah.
And then once you switch that on, it's like I tried it a minute ago. It had no effects on, and you turn that on, it sounds like it's absolutely blasting. This is it. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for showing us your guitars. I love how different they are and how it all sounds. So appreciate it.
Thank you.